It is obvious that the presence of any obstacles within the vicinity of or on an aerodrome is not desirable and might limit an aerodrome's operational capability. The marking and/or lighting of any such obstacle is intended to reduce any hazards posed by it. Aerodrome operators must consult with the owners of any structures deemed to be obstacles, and are responsible, if the obstacle is in the movement area, for their lighting and marking, irrespective of ownership. When we talked about the establishment of instrument approach and departure procedures, you will recall that obstacles were identified to allow the creation of operating minima and obstacle clearance height or altitude. Their identification might result in limitations being placed upon takeoff and landing distances, and impact the range of meteorological conditions in which aircraft operations can be undertaken safely. For these reasons, certain areas of local airspace must be regarded as integral parts of the aerodrome environment. Thus, an instrument approach runway will have an established obstacle-free surface as a basis upon which the instrument procedure is designed and the minima established. For a precision approach runway, the maintenance of the obstacle-free surface is particularly critical to protect the minimum descent altitude established for the safety of aircraft movements. The method of assessing the importance of obstacles is obtained by establishing an Obstacle Identification Surface, OIS. An obstacle would be considered significant if it protruded through the OIS. Clearly, a degree of safety margin is applied to this situation. A takeoff OIS will be a smooth plane with the base increasing in height as distance from the departure end of the runway, DER, increases. But for a non-precision approach OIS, varying profiles will apply from the final approach fix to the threshold. So the OIS considers takeoff and approach profiles and the land surrounding the aerodrome and its environment, above which consideration needs to be given to the control of new and the removal or marking of existing obstacles. This will help ensure the safe visual manoeuvring of aircraft in the vicinity of the aerodrome. Any objects protruding through the closer OIS zones are deemed to be aerodrome obstacles. Around major international airports, these zones may extend to 15 kilometres. Obstacles of significant height, usually 150 metres or more further away from the aerodrome, are considered to be en route obstacles.